Hello, fellow retro gamers. I am ABitNostalgic. Welcome to Back to the Past Gaming. Hi guys, welcome back to Purgatory Purgers Part 10, and the new 1.5 version update has been completed. So actually started over again, because now it is possible to do 100% Bob playthrough. So I am going to start doing that now. And I started to just rename it 8 and delete those, but they already have views. So yeah, you can just pick up from here and actually see the playthrough. So right now, I'm just going to quickly go through. I'm not going to do a lot of the describing as I go. I'm not going to pause. I'm just going to run through it since we've already seen all this. But I'll describe it as well if there's new things that we hadn't done yet. Because I found, honestly, I've went and done the playthrough already. I did that today. So the entire 100% Bob I did all today, so I know what it looks like, and I've come across different bonus areas and new locations, and then was able to play the updates that were done. So yeah, it is pretty awesome. I would check for the new update now, and it is live apparently because I got a link earlier today. And okay. So yes, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And just as a recall, since we're here, and I'm just opening everything up to allow the key to come through and set here. But trying to do everything as Bob, which is the little devil character that I am right now. Of course, I'll have to switch over to Jeff, the angel guy, in order to complete different areas, the puzzle part of it. I'm going to try everything I can not to use him because it's going to be tricky because I already did the run through with Jeff and got everything towards the angel side, and now I got to unlearn all that and do it with Bob, the red guy. And I'm like, okay. So don't pick it up. I keep telling myself as I was playing through. Yeah, sometimes I figure out it's easier to open things up first. And then do the puzzle part, because if not, you may get distracted and just pick up one of the souls without thinking about it, and then get it for the other side and have to push R and restart. My goal is to get everything without having to push R at all, and also my goal now again is to play this 100% Bob, and then when I get complete. When I complete it, then I want to do 100 or 50-50, 50% with Bob and 50% with Jeff, and then after that I'm going to do a live playthrough on aiming for 100% Jeff, and then then I'll be doing the press R in order to do it, but that will be a live release, and I don't have a date on it yet because I gotta see once I complete the 50-50 when I'll want to do it, and that one ought to be fun, and I'm hoping I have enough subscribers to be able to tune in at that time. But if not, I'll save it and allow you to be able to access this later point as well. Okay, and so this area is almost done too. This is one of the shadow levels, and I didn't really think about it when I first did the playthrough, but you have it's like you're hiding in the trees and you got the shadows on the ground. Obviously that would be a shadow level, and so it's like a level so-and-so part 2-ish. Okay, so on to the third one. Yeah, these are going so much quicker now that I know what to do, and I'll give you an idea of how to do it too. And by the way, there are, I think, a potential of 9 different endings, and with everything that I'm doing now, you're not going to be able to see all of those 9 endings, so I'm not ruining anything for you. You can still play it different ways and get different endings. I'm not going to do all of them, just because I have other games I want to move to now. After this, I'm going to move to Dragon Warrior Part 1, aka Dragon Quest, and I'm going to use it on my mobile device through Android and record from that, and then if I need to illustrate something, I'll go ahead and pull up also the old, an emulated version of the old NES Classic too. It had been modified when it switched to Android, so it looks a little cleaner and more updated. But anyway, if I want to, I'll jump back and forth. I have the emulated version. I actually have an old NES Classic, but I don't know how to record it. And I may figure that out someday, if we so choose. Alright. And so I kind of slowed down in a space like this as I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, not figure it out, but make sure I don't mess up, because I don't want to have to push R. Okay, just open everything up now. And boom. Yeah, might as well push these through and kind of speed up the process some. Yeah, see, each time I go through, I do it a little bit different. It makes it a little bit more exciting for myself too, but also it shows that it can be done numerous different ways. So the way I'm doing it right now doesn't mean it's the infinitive way or definitive way in order to do it. Infinitive, I kind of like that word. But yeah, so you can do it however you want. Like if you're trying to get 100% one way or the other, though, I would recommend some things, like you can't go across that bridge very easily without getting one of the souls. So I try to come up to a point where there isn't a soul. So you have to use your own discretion on how to do it. But there's many ways to do it. Okay, everything. Okay, I got all the souls, now I just got to open up the last two areas and then push that last key in, and then we'll move on to the next place. And I think I'll do one more before this episode ends. Okay, and here's the next toad. And this one I have also decided to just kind of run through it as quick as I can. And I've learned, block this stuff off first, because they will burn you as you're just trying to pick up the souls. Yeah, there's no sense in losing a life. Yep, see, like if I got that one to the right of the tree, it would get me. And I've learned from experience not to do that yet. So just, the whole goal is put them in place first. Put those things that block the eyes in place first. Yeah, and these are actually laid out pretty nice. These keys allows you just kind of go back and forth as you go, and you don't have a lot of travel time without doing something. Okay, last key. I'm gonna get out of this level. Okay, and the noses are chasing us, so I'm gonna go this way, which is usually a good idea to run on the same path that the nose is and not opposite of it, because then they will catch you eventually. And up here, once you get all this stuff out of the way, I had made a comment that you can go, kind of walk into the wall, and I couldn't figure out why. Well, talking to the developer, that was just a coding issue, and they corrected it, as you saw. Okay, now on to the next area. And this looks a little bit different here because they made it playable by 100% Bob. So they relocated some of the souls to make it accessible by Bob and not forcible by Jeff. So that way it can be 100% played through now by both characters. Yeah, that was a lot of work in order to get that done, but they're awesome and they did it amazingly quick. Good job, Yusuf. Hey, normally I don't go that way, but I did this time and didn't get busted. Okay, so this is a lot of changing back and forth, but it works. It can be done. And this is what I did when I came back into this level again. Offset, and just kind of switch back and forth. And make sure I got everything that I could for Bob. But this is it. This is the last of this part. So please join me for episode 11 tomorrow. And I will go ahead and post on the 4th of July, even though I won't be working. And chat soon.